A gentle beginning at the heart of our galaxy. Imagine, if you will, drifting through the velvet darkness of space, where stars shimmer like distant lanterns, each one telling a story older than we can fully comprehend. As you approach the very center of our Milky Way, a quiet hush seems to envelop the cosmos. Here, in this mysterious heart, there is a congregation of immense structures, dense clouds of dust, clusters of stars, and invisible currents of gravity that tug and pull at all that ventures close. It is a place of staggering beauty, a cosmic cathedral that hums with an energy both ancient and unknowable, whispering secrets in a language older than time itself. As we glide further, the structures grow more numerous and diverse, each seemingly designed with purpose, yet beyond our understanding. Some of these formations are vast clouds of gas, glowing faintly with colors that are almost imperceptible to human eyes. Others are massive collections of stars, moving in silent choreography, their light bending and twisting in ways that challenge our grasp of physics. It is a realm where time stretches and compresses, where centuries may pass in what feels like moments, and the familiar rules of the universe take on new, almost poetic forms. The gravity at the galactic center is a gentle, persistent pull, unlike anything we feel on Earth. Here, it shapes everything, from the dance of stars to the paths of enormous clouds of interstellar dust. Yet, there is no violence in this force, only a quiet insistence, guiding matter toward patterns that we can observe but not fully predict. Each structure, whether glowing or dark, stationary or moving, participates in a cosmic rhythm that has been ongoing for millions of years. And as we drift, suspended in this timeless ballet, there is a sense of humility, a reminder of how vast and intricate the universe truly is. Many of these structures defy description, existing in forms that strain our imagination. They may appear as immense filaments of light stretching across the void, like veins carrying some unseen essence, or as dense knots of material that seem almost solid, yet shimmer and shift when observed. Scientists speculate about their nature, suggesting exotic possibilities, remnants of ancient stars, the building blocks of future solar systems, or manifestations of gravitational forces we have yet to understand. Each idea feels like a hint, a whisper of the greater truths hidden in this dark, radiant expanse. Amidst the swirling clouds and glowing formations, there are objects so massive that their presence alone shapes the surrounding space. Black holes lurk like silent sentinels, their gravity bending light and warping time itself. These dark titans are impossible to see directly, yet their influence is undeniable. Stars curve around them, gas clouds spiral inward, and the very fabric of the galaxy seems to ripple in response. Observing these phenomena is like watching a slow, cosmic dance, where every step is measured, deliberate, and yet entirely unpredictable. Within this dense heart, there are regions where stars are born in spectacular nurseries of light and gas. These stellar cradles glow softly, illuminating their surroundings with a gentle warmth that contrasts the otherwise cold darkness of space. From these nurseries, stars emerge, bringing with them the potential for planets, moons, and life as we understand it. Each birth is quiet and patient, a testament to the universe's immense capacity for creation. It is in these spaces, filled with both light and shadow, that the true mystery of the galactic center begins to unfold, offering a glimpse into cycles of creation and transformation that continue without pause. Interwoven between these glowing regions are darker, more enigmatic structures. They are clouds of cosmic dust, thick and impenetrable, that block our view yet hint at secrets hidden within. These shadows are not merely empty spaces, they are dense with potential, cradling the seeds of stars yet unborn, or perhaps remnants of long-extinct celestial bodies. Observing them requires patience and imagination, as their presence is known more through the absence of light than through any illumination of their own. There is a quiet poetry in this interplay of shadow and radiance, a rhythm that feels as much felt as it is seen. Some structures in the galactic center are arranged in patterns that almost suggest design, yet any hint of intention remains elusive. Spirals, arcs, and filaments stretch and curl in ways that seem deliberate, yet are driven purely by physics and chance. To the human mind, these forms evoke wonder, sparking thoughts of civilizations that might exist beyond our comprehension, or of cosmic forces shaping matter with an unseen hand. It is a humbling experience to witness this dance, to feel the quiet order hidden within apparent chaos, and to recognize that the universe is far more intricate than we can ever hope to fully know. Light itself behaves strangely in this dense, dynamic environment. Photons bend and twist as they pass through turbulent clouds and near massive objects, creating phenomena that are simultaneously beautiful and perplexing. Flares of energy erupt unpredictably, illuminating hidden corners of the galaxy for brief, radiant moments before fading into darkness once more. These bursts are not violent, they are subtle, like gentle exhalations of the universe, brief glimpses of forces operating on scales that elude our everyday understanding. Observing them feels almost like eavesdropping on a conversation too vast for our minds to grasp. Between these immense, shifting forms, there are pockets of calm. Zones where gravity, light, and matter exist in delicate balance, seemingly suspended in quiet eternity. In these spaces, one can imagine floating freely, a silent observer to the grandeur around them. The motion is slow and rhythmic, almost hypnotic, and time itself seems to lose its rigid definition. These peaceful corridors offer a sense of connection, a feeling that despite the enormity and complexity of the galaxy, there is a coherence, a subtle harmony that ties all the pieces together in a way that is as comforting as it is awe-inspiring. Occasionally, immense arcs of energy stretch across the galactic plane, like brushstrokes painted by unseen hands. These structures glow faintly in X-ray or infrared light, invisible to the naked eye yet undeniable when observed through specialized instruments. They suggest past events of incredible magnitude, supernovae, cosmic collisions, or eruptions from the central black hole that have shaped the surrounding matter for eons. Even without fully understanding them, one can sense the galaxy's memory encoded in these arcs, a slow record of creation and destruction that stretches back millions of years, silently chronicling the life of the Milky Way. As we move deeper into this region, the scale of the structures becomes almost incomprehensible. Clouds of gas extend for hundreds of light-years, spiraling around clusters of stars in patterns that suggest both motion and stillness at the same time. Gravity weaves an intricate web, tugging on matter across vast distances, orchestrating motions that are imperceptible to our usual measures of speed and distance. Within this interplay of forces, we begin to sense a kind of rhythm, a slow pulse that underlies the apparent chaos, a heartbeat of the galaxy itself that has been steady for billions of years. These structures are not static, they evolve over millennia, sometimes imperceptibly, sometimes with dramatic shifts. Massive clouds collapse under their own gravity, igniting the birth of new stars. Others are shredded, stretched, or absorbed by the immense central black hole, vanishing from view while leaving a subtle imprint on their surroundings. This slow dance of creation and destruction is both mesmerizing and serene. The galaxy is alive in a way that is intangible, not through consciousness but through the continuous interplay of energy and matter, a silent story that unfolds with patience and grandeur. Observing the galactic center from afar, it can be easy to feel insignificant, a mere speck in the cosmic tapestry. Yet, there is also a profound connection, a recognition that these vast structures are composed of the same elements that make up our own world, our own bodies. Hydrogen, helium, carbon, oxygen, they are everywhere, flowing from one form to another, linking our existence to this distant, enigmatic heart. It is a reminder that even in the face of incomprehensible scales, there is a subtle intimacy, a quiet kinship that threads through every corner of the universe. In the midst of all this, there are regions of unexpected beauty. Clouds of dust refract starlight, scattering it into soft hues that seem to shimmer like silk. nebulae glow with delicate colors, subtle yet profound, creating a visual symphony that is both soothing and exhilarating. These pockets of radiance emerge from the surrounding darkness like whispered secrets, inviting contemplation and awe. It is in these moments, when light and shadow converge in perfect balance, that the galactic center reveals itself not as a chaotic void, but as a serene, intricately woven masterpiece. The energy at the core is persistent yet subtle. Cosmic rays, magnetic fields, and gravitational waves interact silently, shaping the environment in ways that are detectable only through careful observation. They create currents and flows, guiding matter along invisible pathways, orchestrating motions that would otherwise appear random. There is a sense of patience here, a slow unfolding of cause and effect that stretches across centuries. This quiet persistence is both humbling and comforting, a reminder that the universe moves with intent, even when that intent is imperceptible to human senses. Among these massive formations, some structures appear almost like living entities. They shift and ripple, expanding and contracting in ways that seem organic, though they are governed entirely by physics. It is tempting to imagine them as sentient, yet their motions are purely natural, a testament to the elegance of cosmic laws. Observing them induces a contemplative stillness, a quiet fascination that encourages one to slow their thoughts and simply be present. There is a meditative quality to this experience, a gentle rhythm that echoes the vastness of space while soothing the mind. Beyond the visible, there are mysteries yet hidden. Dark matter, invisible yet omnipresent, threads through these structures, shaping their behavior without revealing itself. Its presence is inferred from gravitational effects, a silent architect of cosmic patterns. It is a reminder that much of the universe remains beyond perception, that what we see is only a fraction of what exists. Yet, this unknown does not provoke fear. Instead, it invites curiosity, a gentle wonder at the enormity of the cosmos and our small, yet connected, place within it. As we drift closer to the very core, the density of matter increases. Stars crowd together in tight clusters, their light blending into a soft, diffuse glow. Interstellar dust thickens, and magnetic fields weave complex patterns that guide the motion of gas and stars alike. Here, the interplay of forces is intricate and subtle, yet the overall effect is harmonious. There is a sense of unity amid apparent complexity, a slow and steady coherence that reassures the mind. Even in the midst of such immense scale and mystery, the galaxy feels intimate, almost like a living entity with a heartbeat we can sense if we quiet ourselves enough. In this central region, we encounter structures that are not only massive but also ephemeral. Gas clouds flare and dissipate, stars explode and fade, and gravitational waves ripple outward, leaving subtle marks on distant objects. These phenomena occur on scales so vast that they seem eternal, yet each is fleeting in its own cosmic moment. Observing them with patience is a lesson in impermanence, teaching us that even the most enduring structures in the universe exist within cycles of birth, transformation, and dissolution. There is profound beauty in this quiet, unhurried flow of cosmic life. And so, as we pause in this center of mystery, surrounded by structures we can scarcely understand, there is a gentle sense of awe and serenity. The galaxy's heart is not a place of chaos or fear, but of quiet majesty, of patient rhythms that stretch across eons. Here, amidst swirling clouds, glowing nurseries, and the invisible pull of dark matter, we are reminded of the vastness of existence and the intricate beauty that permeates all things. Drifting in this space, one cannot help but feel a deep connection to the cosmos, a sense of peace that lingers long after the journey ends. A quiet, busy neighborhood. Imagine stepping into a place that seems both alive and tranquil at once, where life hums gently in every corner. Here, the streets are lined with familiar homes, their facades catching the soft glow of early morning light. The trees sway with a subtle rhythm, their leaves whispering as a light breeze passes through, and the occasional bird calls punctuate the stillness with delicate notes. Though it is quiet, the neighborhood is far from empty. There is a sense of life moving in careful, unhurried patterns, as if everything here exists in harmony with its surroundings. As you wander down the main lane, small sounds become noticeable: the distant clink of a neighbor watering their garden, a soft murmur of conversation drifting from an open window, the gentle creak of a swing moving in someone's yard. Each sound seems purposeful yet calming, like a part of a larger symphony composed by everyday life. People move along the sidewalks, not in a rush but with intention, attending to their own small tasks, each interaction a quiet thread in the tapestry of this living, breathing neighborhood, carrying with it warmth, familiarity, and a sense of unspoken community. In the early hours, shops begin to stir awake. A bakery's door opens with a soft jingle, filling the air with the rich aroma of freshly baked bread and pastries. The scent drifts lazily across the street, inviting neighbors to step out and greet the day. A cafe nearby begins to hum quietly, the hiss of steaming milk and gentle clatter of cups forming a background rhythm, blending seamlessly with the whisper of leaves and occasional bird calls. Here, even the busiest spots of activity maintain a sense of calm, like waves rolling smoothly along a shore, each movement deliberate yet soothing. Children, in their slow yet purposeful energy, begin to wander toward the small park at the center of the neighborhood. Their laughter is light and airy, floating through the air without overwhelming the senses. It is a sound that invites gentle smiles rather than sudden attention, mingling with the rustle of grass and the soft chirping of sparrows hidden in the trees. Parents watch nearby, seated on benches, quietly chatting while keeping an attentive eye. The energy of these little ones feels like the heartbeat of the neighborhood itself, playful, soft, and entirely natural, adding life without disturbing the peace. Walking further, you notice gardens tucked along narrow pathways, each one unique in color, shape, and scent. Roses bloom in muted shades, their petals catching the light in subtle glimmers, while lavender and jasmine release fragrances that swirl gently in the breeze. Bees and butterflies move slowly, almost ceremoniously, visiting each blossom with care. Even the smallest garden seems alive with purpose, creating pockets of tranquility amid the gentle bustle of nearby streets. In this neighborhood, every living thing has its own rhythm, adding to a quiet symphony that soothes the mind and awakens a sense of wonder. Vehicles pass intermittently, their engines muffled by distance and careful speed, never abrupt or jarring. Each car becomes a part of the soft murmur of motion, moving fluidly through the streets without ever breaking the calm. Cyclists glide along, their tires humming gently against the pavement, while pedestrians stroll leisurely, sometimes stopping to greet a neighbor or admire a flowerbed. There is no hurry, no overwhelming noise, only a continuous stream of activity that seems orchestrated by an invisible hand, balancing movement and stillness in perfect harmony. The architecture itself contributes to the soothing atmosphere. Houses, though different in style and color, share a certain warmth, a mixture of human presence and natural material. Wooden fences creak softly with the wind, stone walls absorb and release heat slowly, and glass windows reflect the sun in gentle glimmers that seem almost alive. Even the streets and sidewalks, patterned with subtle curves and worn smooth over years, contribute to the feeling that this neighborhood exists in a slow, careful rhythm, shaped not by chaos but by patience, experience, and attention to the small details that make life comforting. Small alleyways lead to hidden courtyards, where quiet surprises await. A fountain trickles gently, its water catching sunlight in shimmering ripples. Wooden benches invite one to pause and breathe deeply, while the scent of herbs from nearby planters drifts lazily through the air. These intimate corners feel secret yet welcoming, like private pockets of serenity tucked within the broader community. They remind us that even in a neighborhood bustling with quiet activity, moments of stillness exist, and these moments can be savored slowly, like the soft exhale after a long, mindful breath. Dogs wander along paths and lawns, their movements calm and unhurried. Occasionally, they pause to sniff a flower or stretch in the sun, their relaxed behavior blending effortlessly with the general pace of life. Their presence adds subtle life to the scenery without disrupting it, like small accents in a soothing painting. Birds perch on fences and branches, observing with curiosity, their tiny movements punctuating the quiet like gentle punctuation marks. Even these small creatures participate in the rhythm, reminding us that life, in all its forms, carries its own gentle tempo when allowed to unfold naturally. In the late morning, the neighborhood becomes subtly busier without losing its gentle nature. Delivery bikes glide along, carrying packages, while mail carriers move with predictable calm, placing letters and parcels into mailboxes with soft, deliberate motions. Each action is methodical, as if time itself is bending to accommodate careful gestures. The sounds they make, the soft rattle of mail, the faint hum of an engine, blend seamlessly with the other background noises, creating a continuous layer of quiet activity that reassures, rather than distracts, enveloping the neighborhood in a comforting cocoon of slow, purposeful life. Some houses have open windows, allowing the faint murmur of inside life to drift into the street. Cooking, music, and conversation mix delicately, forming another layer in the auditory tapestry. One might hear the soft chopping of vegetables, the gentle clinking of dishes, or a distant string instrument being practiced with careful, loving repetition. These sounds are intimate, human, grounding, offering a reminder that life here is not only observable but shared, woven into a collective existence where quiet activity becomes part of a broader, harmonious experience. The park at the center of the neighborhood hosts a gentle convergence of life. Elderly neighbors sit quietly, watching the slow rhythm of trees and children, offering smiles to passers-by. Paths wind through the greenery, sometimes lined with benches and sometimes opening to grassy clearings where people stretch or read. The playground structures, though designed for activity, do not dominate the space. They are integrated, allowing movement without intrusion. In these shared spaces, the sense of community is palpable yet unobtrusive, as if everyone exists in a mutual agreement to respect the calm while participating in life's flow. Sounds shift subtly with the sun's movement. As it climbs higher, the breeze carries faint rustling noises from trees, mixed with distant laughter or conversation. The neighborhood's rhythm adjusts slowly, like a breathing organism, each small change blending seamlessly into the overall sense of balance. Even the shadows cast by houses and trees move with a gentle, predictable rhythm, adding layers to the visual experience, reinforcing the calm. Walking through this space, one begins to sense that everything has its own pace, everything contributes to a larger, slow-moving harmony that envelops all who pass through. In some corners, artisans and crafters work quietly. A painter might be mixing colors in the soft sunlight, the faint brushstrokes creating patterns that blend with the natural surroundings. A carpenter hammers delicately, each tap measured and purposeful, filling the air with rhythmic cadence. These pockets of creativity add a subtle, enriching layer to the neighborhood's life, demonstrating that work and leisure, activity and rest, movement and stillness can coexist seamlessly when carried out with intention and care, enhancing the overall soothing atmosphere. The rhythm of water is another calming presence. Small streams or garden fountains create gentle, irregular patterns of sound that add depth to the environment. The splashes are soft, the ripples meander slowly, and their reflections in sunlight create tiny dances of light that move without haste. Even rain, when it arrives, follows this pattern. It falls gently, tapping on rooftops and sidewalks, absorbing into soil, nourishing plants, creating subtle vibrations that harmonize with the soft hum of human and animal life. In this neighborhood, even natural elements contribute to a serene symphony. Streetlights, though unlit in the day, cast subtle shadows that shift with the sun. Their presence marks quiet moments of anticipation for the evening, a gentle reminder that night will come with its own rhythms and colors. By observing them in daylight, one becomes aware of the neighborhood's cycles, from dawn to dusk, each phase marked by subtle changes in light, temperature, and sound. The gentle transitions remind us that life here is not abrupt or forced but evolves gracefully, a slow unfolding that mirrors the natural flow of time itself. Even the small commercial areas are subdued. Corner stores open with careful, quiet efficiency, their clerks moving deliberately among shelves, arranging items with soft precision. The bell above the door jingles lightly, punctuating their movements without startling the senses. Customers enter calmly, picking up necessities, exchanging soft greetings, then leaving with minimal disruption. The flow of commerce here does not intrude, it complements the neighborhood's tranquil energy, reinforcing a sense that human activity, when guided by care and mindfulness, enhances rather than diminishes serenity. Trees and plants dominate public spaces, creating pockets of shade and color that gently modulate the light. Birds and insects animate these spaces, their movements slow, purposeful, and almost meditative. Grass sways gently, responding to air currents in a rhythm that is subtle yet continuous, creating a background pulse of life that harmonizes with human movement. In such an environment, the boundary between nature and civilization seems fluid. Both interact seamlessly, each enhancing the other, contributing to a continuous sense of calm and quiet vitality that permeates every corner of the neighborhood. As afternoon approaches, shadows lengthen and the pace slows subtly. Children return home, dogs relax in the sun, and the distant clatter of work fades into a softer hum. Windows reflect golden light, and leaves shimmer with warmth. This period of gentle transition carries a sense of reflection, a slowing down of activity that allows both the neighborhood and its inhabitants to breathe. Observing this gradual change instills a deep sense of comfort, as if the world itself is taking a measured, thoughtful pause, inviting anyone present to settle into its unhurried rhythm. Small acts of kindness emerge naturally in this environment. A neighbor might water another's plants in passing, or wave softly to someone entering their home. Conversations unfold slowly, with pauses that allow thought and emotion to travel unhurriedly between speakers. Even simple gestures, holding a door, smiling at a stranger, become magnified by the quiet, unhurried context, reinforcing the sense of community and care that permeates the area. Here, life moves at a pace that allows observation, connection, and quiet appreciation to flourish naturally. By evening, the neighborhood takes on a different, yet equally soothing character. Lights begin to glow softly from windows, casting a warm reflection on streets and sidewalks. Shadows grow long, trees sway more gently, and the soundscape shifts toward softer murmurs of life winding down. Crickets begin their subtle chorus, blending with distant conversation, the rustle of leaves, and the occasional bark of a dog. The quiet, busy neighborhood, alive yet unhurried, reminds us that life's simplest rhythms, movement, rest, connection, can exist in gentle balance, creating a space where calm, serenity, and mindful observation coexist effortlessly. The supermassive black hole at the center. Imagine approaching the heart of our galaxy, where the immense darkness gathers with quiet intensity. Here lies Sagittarius A, a supermassive black hole, invisible to the naked eye yet impossible to ignore. Its gravity dominates the surrounding region, shaping stars, gas clouds, and cosmic dust with a silent, relentless pull. Despite its formidable presence, there is a strange calm about it, a stillness that seems to extend across light years, drawing everything into a slow, mesmerizing cosmic dance. As we drift closer, the enormity of its influence becomes evident. Stars orbit it in complex paths, some tracing elongated ellipses, others spiraling gradually toward the unseen center. The movement is graceful, almost hypnotic, as if choreographed by an unseen hand. Gas clouds swirl in magnificent arcs, glowing faintly from the friction of countless particles interacting. The black hole's gravity bends light around it, creating distortions that shimmer like reflections on dark water, a gentle warping of space that is both awe-inspiring and strangely serene. Around the black hole, there exists a dense cluster of stars called the nuclear star cluster. They shine faintly yet persistently, orbiting at tremendous speeds in patterns dictated by the central force. Observing them closely, one can sense the rhythm of motion, a quiet pulse that radiates outward from the black hole, guiding the movement of matter in subtle, invisible ways. The dance of these stars is slow and patient, unfolding over centuries and millennia, yet each motion carries a weight and significance that is impossible to ignore. The region surrounding Sagittarius A is also filled with clouds of cosmic dust and gas. These clouds are both beautiful and enigmatic, glowing softly under the influence of nearby stars while resisting direct observation. Some of them are remnants of ancient star-forming regions, while others may be pulled inward, destined to become part of the black hole's accretion disk. Their movements are slow, almost meditative, responding delicately to the tug of gravity and the push of radiation, creating a serene interplay of light, shadow, and matter. The accretion disk itself, although invisible to ordinary eyes, is a swirling, luminous structure in higher energy observations. Gas and dust spiral inward, heating as they approach the event horizon, releasing gentle bursts of energy that ripple outward. These energetic whispers are not violent in the conventional sense. They are soft, rhythmic pulses, subtle yet profound, like the slow heartbeat of the galaxy's core. Observing this process evokes both humility and wonder, as one realizes the immense power contained in a single point in space. Even though the black hole is an abyss of darkness, it is not empty. Matter constantly moves around it, tracing arcs and spirals that are visible in infrared and X-ray observations. Stars pass near, sometimes grazing the edge of the event horizon before swinging away, their orbits bending subtly under the immense gravity. The black hole's presence is felt more than seen, a silent conductor orchestrating a grand cosmic ballet. Every particle, every light beam, responds to its gravity, creating a rhythm that is both patient and relentless. Magnetic fields thread through the region, guiding the movement of ionized gas in intricate, invisible patterns. These fields create gentle flows, like currents in a slow river, steering matter in spirals and arcs. Occasionally, flares erupt, releasing energy in short bursts, yet even these are measured, almost ceremonial in their precision. There is no chaos here, only a quiet order that unfolds over vast scales of time and space. One could imagine drifting through this environment and feeling the serene majesty of forces far beyond human comprehension. Around the black hole, the very fabric of space bends and stretches. Light curves, time dilates, and the perspective shifts subtly depending on one's vantage point. A distant star may appear in two places at once, or glow slightly elongated, as photons bend along the warped space-time. This effect, known as gravitational lensing, is not alarming but mesmerizing, like watching reflections ripple across a still pond. The distortions remind us that this region is governed by rules far more intricate than those of our everyday world, a realm where physics itself becomes an elegant, silent dance. Occasionally, stars venture close enough to experience tidal forces strong enough to stretch and distort them. These tidal interactions unfold over extended periods, as the star bends imperceptibly under gravity's pull. Sometimes, this results in spectacular but subtle light phenomena, as material sheds off the star and joins the accretion disk. It is a slow, deliberate process, almost contemplative, revealing the patient yet immense power of the black hole. Observing these events is like witnessing an extremely gentle yet inevitable transformation, an intimate glimpse into cosmic scale forces at work. Sagittarius A is not an isolated entity, it is part of a larger galactic ecosystem. Its gravity defines the orbits of countless stars, guides the paths of gas clouds, and even influences the motion of smaller black holes nearby. Everything seems connected, like threads woven into a delicate, invisible net. The interactions are subtle, almost imperceptible over human timescales, yet their cumulative effect shapes the structure and evolution of the galaxy itself. There is a quiet poetry in this, a sense that even the most massive and mysterious objects in the universe follow a rhythm that is at once profound and gentle. Scientists have discovered that this black hole occasionally emits low-level radio waves and X-rays, signals that ripple outward into the galaxy. These emissions are faint yet continuous, like soft, cosmic whispers traveling through space. Each pulse carries information about the surrounding environment, the behavior of matter, and the subtle dynamics of gravity and magnetic fields. Observing these signals is akin to listening to a cosmic lullaby, a slow melody woven from light, energy, and space itself, offering insights while maintaining a sense of quiet serenity. Within the central few light-years, stars move with incredible speed, some tracing orbits in just a few decades. Their motion is dictated by the invisible hand of the black hole, and yet their paths appear elegant and precise. These stars, known as S-stars, provide astronomers with crucial clues about the mass and nature of Sagittarius A. Watching them move is almost hypnotic, a reminder of time and space on scales far beyond our daily perception. Their elegant trajectories reinforce the sense of calm structure amidst the seeming chaos of matter swirling near such immense gravity. Gas clouds that fall toward the black hole are often compressed and heated, glowing softly in infrared light. Some clouds slowly break apart, forming filamentary structures that stretch across the galactic center. The process is gradual, almost like watching smoke twist and dance in a slow current. There is no sudden eruption or panic in these movements. Everything responds patiently to gravity's persistent guidance. Even in these moments of transformation, there is tranquility, a reminder that change can be gentle, beautiful, and mesmerizing when observed over vast cosmic time. Occasionally, a star may pass perilously close, skimming the edge of the event horizon. These moments are rare and unfold slowly, with the star's orbit bending gradually, its light flickering subtly as it is stretched and magnified by gravity. Nothing is abrupt. The transformation is patient, deliberate, almost ceremonial in its pace. Observing this, one gains a profound appreciation for the balance of forces, the elegance of gravity, and the quiet majesty of a region where extremes coexist with a sense of serene inevitability. Magnetic fields can also create gentle jets of plasma that extend from the black hole's vicinity. Unlike the violent eruptions often imagined in popular culture, these flows are slow, guided by invisible structures in the space around them. The plasma spirals outward, tracing arcs that shimmer faintly when observed in high-energy wavelengths. Each movement is calculated, almost poetic, part of a larger pattern that has persisted for eons. It is as if the black hole is composing a quiet symphony, its music woven from the interplay of matter, light, and magnetism. The region is bathed in a diffuse glow from countless stars and scattered gas, a subtle illumination that highlights the gentle undulations of matter. Even darkness here is not empty but filled with a quiet energy, the potential for transformation and motion. Shadows ripple across clouds of gas, reflecting and refracting the light in a slow, mesmerizing display. This interplay of brightness and obscurity creates a visual texture that is calming to observe, reinforcing the sense that even in the most extreme cosmic environments, there is order, rhythm, and profound beauty. Over centuries, the black hole and its surroundings evolve slowly, almost imperceptibly. Stars are born, move, and sometimes die, their matter gradually becoming part of the accretion disk or drifting into the void. Clouds of gas condense, dissipate, and reform in a cycle of subtle change. Everything is in motion, yet everything moves with patience and grace, revealing that the universe operates on scales far beyond human urgency. In this quiet, measured evolution, one can sense the enduring power of time and the gentle persistence of cosmic order. Even gravitational waves, ripples in space-time, pass through this region subtly. They move imperceptibly, distorting space and matter in ways that are only detectable with precise instruments. These waves add another layer to the slow symphony of the black hole's influence, an invisible rhythm that intertwines with the motion of stars, gas, and magnetic fields. Though undetectable by ordinary senses, they contribute to the overall balance and calm, a reminder that the cosmos communicates in patterns that extend beyond sight and sound. Sagittarius A also anchors the dynamics of nearby clusters, subtly guiding their evolution. Smaller black holes, neutron stars, and stellar remnants move in slow, intertwined paths dictated by the central mass. Even these massive objects obey the patient rhythm of gravity, never abrupt, never hurried. Observing this, one realizes that immense power does not require chaos. Rather, the quiet consistency of influence shapes the universe in ways that are elegant, deliberate, and profoundly mesmerizing. The temperature of matter near the event horizon rises gradually, creating faint radiation detectable only with sophisticated instruments. This energy moves in gentle pulses, carrying information across vast distances. There is no sudden explosion, only a steady release, a patient conversation between matter and gravity. Even in this region of extreme conditions, there is calm, a rhythm that can be felt rather than rushed, as if the black hole itself is breathing, inhaling matter, and exhaling energy in a slow, majestic cadence. Surrounding structures respond to the black hole's influence with delicate precision. Gas streams twist, clouds elongate, and stars bend, each following the contours of space-time. The motions are graceful, unfolding over decades or centuries, invisible to fleeting human perception yet perfectly aligned in cosmic time. There is an elegance in this precision, a sense that every element, no matter how massive or small, participates in a slow, silent symphony dictated by the supermassive center of the galaxy. Observing Sagittarius A teaches patience and humility. Its immense mass, invisible yet profoundly felt, demonstrates how vast forces can operate without chaos or disruption. The surrounding stars, clouds, and magnetic fields all follow a rhythm that is subtle, persistent, and beautiful. One can imagine floating silently nearby, absorbing the gentle currents of gravity, light, and energy, feeling the patient heartbeat of the galaxy itself, and allowing the mind to relax into the serene majesty of cosmic order. And so, at the heart of the Milky Way, this supermassive black hole exists not as a chaotic void, but as a conductor of cosmic harmony. Its presence organizes motion, guides transformation, and sets the tempo for countless stars and clouds. The quiet influence of Sagittarius A is a reminder that even in the deepest darkness, there is structure, purpose, and rhythm. Drifting near it, one senses a profound connection to the universe, a calm acceptance of the immense scales of time and space, and a soothing awareness that everything moves with patient, majestic grace. Thousands of hidden giants. Imagine drifting through the dense heart of our galaxy, where countless structures lie hidden from ordinary view, colossal and mysterious. They are scattered across the galactic center, massive forms woven into clouds of gas, dust, and stars, yet largely invisible. Their presence is known through subtle gravitational tugs, through distortions in the orbits of nearby stars, or through faint emissions of light that flicker softly across the darkness. These giants are ancient, patient, and enigmatic, existing in a cosmic neighborhood of slow, deliberate rhythm that invites quiet contemplation. As we move closer, the variety of these hidden giants becomes apparent. Some are dense star clusters, packed with thousands or millions of stars, each moving in complex, interwoven orbits. Their collective mass exerts a gravitational influence that subtly shapes surrounding clouds of gas and dust, guiding them through patterns that appear almost choreographed. Even though they are immense, these clusters move gracefully, their motions unfolding over centuries, creating a slow, hypnotic rhythm that pulses through the very fabric of the galactic center. There are also enormous clouds of molecular gas, invisible to our eyes yet detectable through radio waves. These clouds are immense, spanning hundreds of light-years, and dense enough to eventually birth new stars. Within them, matter drifts lazily, swirling in arcs and filaments under the influence of gravity, magnetic fields, and the occasional disturbance from passing stars. The motion is deliberate and calm, a silent procession of matter waiting patiently to transform into new cosmic life. Observing these clouds is like watching time itself stretch and fold in on a vast scale, revealing the quiet persistence of creation. Hidden among these giants are remnants of ancient supernovae, collapsed stars that have left behind dense cores or pulsars. Though small compared to the massive clouds and clusters, their gravitational pull is precise, affecting the motion of nearby matter with gentle insistence. They emit subtle radiation, pulses of X-rays and radio waves, that travel across the galaxy, whispering faint stories of stellar deaths long ago. Each remnant is a reminder that even in endings, there is continuity, a slow cycle that integrates death and creation into the steady rhythm of the cosmos. Some hidden giants are invisible black holes, smaller than Sagittarius yet still immense in their local influence. These solitary titans drift through the galaxy, unseen but shaping everything around them. Stars orbit them, gas clouds shift direction, and light bends subtly in their vicinity. Their presence is detected only through careful observation, a gentle tug here, a faint X-ray emission there. Even these unseen giants participate in the slow, orderly choreography of the galaxy, demonstrating that true power can operate quietly, with patience and subtlety. Filaments of gas and dust snake across the galactic center, threading between clusters and black holes. These elongated structures are immense and complex, carrying matter across light-years in slow, elegant arcs. They glow faintly in infrared and radio wavelengths, a delicate illumination hinting at their vast scale. The motion of these filaments is governed by gravity and magnetic fields, flowing with a serene rhythm that mirrors the larger patterns of the galaxy. Observing them, one feels a quiet awe, a sense that even the most immense and hidden forms in space are engaged in a calm, deliberate dance. Some of these structures form intricate networks, interconnecting clusters, clouds, and invisible titans. Gravity weaves these networks, creating a subtle lattice that guides motion on an unimaginable scale. Gas flows along these cosmic threads, slowly feeding star-forming regions and gently influencing the paths of neighboring stars. The complexity is immense, yet everything moves with a quiet coherence. Like a massive, slow-moving organism, composed of countless smaller parts working together in a rhythm that is patient, mesmerizing, and impossibly intricate. Occasionally, we glimpse faint glows of activity as stars interact with their surroundings. Stellar winds push gently against nearby gas, carving subtle shapes into clouds over centuries. These winds are not violent, but persistent, like slow, deliberate strokes of a brush across a cosmic canvas. Over time, the patterns they create reveal the hidden giant's influence, shaping the galaxy in ways almost imperceptible to the casual observer. Even in these slow transformations, there is elegance and order, a testament to the patient artistry of cosmic forces at work. Some hidden giants are massive star-forming complexes, their dense regions slowly collapsing under gravity. Here, new stars emerge in soft, measured bursts, illuminating the surrounding gas and dust with faint radiance. The process is slow, sometimes taking thousands of years, yet it is relentless in its persistence. These regions are like quiet nurseries, full of potential and life, where creation unfolds with patience and grace. Observing them encourages a similar sense of calm in the observer, a reminder that transformation and growth often happen slowly, invisibly, and beautifully. Invisible structures also exist in the form of dark matter concentrations. Though undetectable directly, their presence is inferred through gravitational effects, gently tugging on visible matter. These hidden giants shape the galaxy subtly, influencing star orbits and guiding gas flows across light years. Unlike luminous objects, they do not announce themselves with light or energy, yet their influence is pervasive and steady. This silent presence underscores the idea that power and impact do not need to be visible to be profound, that the unseen often governs the rhythm of the cosmos in quiet, deliberate ways. Occasionally, gas clouds collide, merging with gentle but immense force. The collision creates ripples of energy and slow shockwaves that travel through surrounding matter. Stars nearby adjust their orbits imperceptibly, dust and gas are nudged into new paths, and faint luminosity spreads through the affected region. These interactions are majestic yet calm, not chaotic, unfolding over thousands of years in a continuous, patient motion. Each collision is a slow, deliberate conversation between massive structures, reminding us that even immense forces in the universe can express themselves with subtlety and grace. Some giants are remnants of ancient galactic mergers, long since assimilated into the Milky Way. Their cores, star clusters, and dark matter halos continue to influence motion quietly, a slow heartbeat of past events echoing through the present. Streams of stars trace ancient paths, weaving around black holes and dense clouds, revealing the history embedded in the galaxy's structure. Observing these remnants is like reading a cosmic diary, one written in patient gestures, gentle currents, and soft distortions of light, offering insight without urgency, and revealing beauty in gradual, deliberate unfolding. Across the galactic center, hidden giants of varying sizes create a layered, three-dimensional landscape. Dense clouds hover above star clusters, while invisible black holes drift through open space, and long filaments stretch across light years. The interplay of gravity, radiation, and magnetism weaves an intricate tapestry, where no single structure exists in isolation. Each movement is a quiet negotiation, a slow adjustment to the forces around it, producing a serene cosmic choreography that continues uninterrupted over millions of years, both vast and intimate at the same time. In some regions, clouds of gas form enormous arcs and shells, possibly remnants of past supernovae or the effects of gravitational tides. These structures glow faintly, their light revealing subtle undulations and curves that hint at their immense size. The motion is slow, almost meditative, as gas drifts and reshapes under gravity and pressure. There is no hurry in these transformations. Time itself seems to stretch, allowing each ripple, each shift, to unfold with patience. The scale is humbling, yet the rhythm is calming, like a quiet ocean of energy and matter moving in deliberate harmony. Even smaller giants, such as intermediate mass black holes or dense star clusters, participate in the overall rhythm. Their gravitational pull shapes the movement of nearby gas and stars, often subtly, yet decisively. Orbits bend, filaments shift, and faint light curves in response to their presence. Though individually minor compared to Sagittarius A, collectively they contribute to a symphony of mass and motion, each structure moving with quiet intent, part of a vast, unseen network that gives the galactic center its patient, mesmerizing order. Magnetic filaments thread through clouds and clusters, guiding ionized gas in long, elegant streams. These invisible highways carry matter across light years, moving with gentle, precise flow. Occasionally, slight instabilities ripple along the filaments, causing subtle brightening or movement of material. The effect is calming rather than startling, like watching silk drift slowly in a soft breeze. Through these filaments, hidden giants communicate in a quiet language of structure, movement, and energy, forming patterns that unfold with slow, deliberate patience. The interplay of radiation and matter adds another layer of subtle motion. Faint X-rays from dying stars or compact objects illuminate nearby gas, causing slow heating and expansion. Clouds respond delicately, stretching, twisting, and occasionally compressing to form new regions of potential star formation. This constant, gentle interaction between radiation and matter creates a soothing rhythm, a dialogue of energy and mass unfolding over millennia, demonstrating that even in a dense, mysterious center, the universe expresses balance, patience, and continuity in its quietest giants. Over time, hidden giants influence one another through tidal forces. Stars orbit in elongated paths, gas clouds stretch and twist, and magnetic fields shift gradually. These effects are imperceptible in the moment but become evident over centuries, producing a slow, majestic evolution of structure. The process is steady, patient, and harmonious, as if the galaxy itself takes care to move with intention. Observing this subtle choreography instills a sense of calm and wonder, a recognition that even the largest, most hidden forces in the universe can operate with quiet elegance and persistent patience. Some massive structures are transient, forming briefly before dispersing or merging with larger giants. These ephemeral formations add dynamism to the otherwise patient flow, introducing gentle variations in the rhythm of the galactic center. Their appearance and disappearance are subtle, almost poetic, a reminder that change and continuity coexist seamlessly. Observing these transitions encourages a reflective calm, a recognition that even fleeting moments in the cosmos contribute meaningfully to the long, slow, and deliberate dance of matter and energy. Dense star clusters orbit one another, occasionally exchanging stars through gravitational interactions. These slow exchanges reshape the clusters over millennia, creating new alignments while maintaining overall coherence. There is no abruptness, only gradual adjustment, like the soft stretching of fabric. Each interaction reinforces the patient orchestration of forces in the galactic center, illustrating that even immense gravitational power does not demand chaos but can manifest as measured, deliberate, and harmonious motion across unimaginable scales. Gas flows along filaments are subtly affected by nearby black holes and star clusters, creating gentle ripples in density and motion. These variations propagate slowly, influencing star formation and cloud evolution in quiet, almost imperceptible ways. Each ripple, each shift, is part of a greater orchestration, a slow conversation among hidden giants that spans light years. Observing this network instills a sense of serenity, a feeling that the cosmos moves with purpose, patience, and a rhythm that, though vast and complex, is ultimately comprehensible in its elegance. Occasionally, giant molecular clouds collapse, giving birth to new stars that illuminate their surroundings. The process is unhurried, unfolding over thousands of years, with gentle flows of energy radiating outward. Neighboring structures respond subtly, shifting or compressing slightly under gravity's influence. These births are like soft sparks of light in the dark, quiet spaces of the galaxy, blending with the existing giant's rhythm. Even the most violent creative processes in the universe, when observed on a cosmic timescale, reveal themselves as calm, deliberate, and beautifully integrated into the galactic symphony. The cumulative effect of all these hidden giants creates a dense, layered environment where motion, light, and gravity interweave seamlessly. Stars, gas, dust, and dark matter move with quiet precision, guided by forces both visible and invisible. The result is a galaxy center that is simultaneously busy and serene, chaotic only in appearance but fundamentally harmonious. Drifting through this space, one senses the profound patience of the universe, the slow, meticulous orchestration of enormous structures that maintain balance across millennia, a meditation in cosmic scale and time. And so, the thousands of hidden giants at the center of our galaxy exist not in disorder, but in careful, deliberate harmony. Each one, from massive star clusters to invisible black holes, from molecular clouds to magnetic filaments, contributes to the patient symphony of the Milky Way's heart. Their motions, though slow and subtle, are powerful and transformative, shaping the galaxy over millennia. Observing them is a quiet, hypnotic experience, a reminder that even in the deepest shadows, immense beauty, order, and rhythm persist, inviting reflection, awe, and a gentle, restful calm. The puzzle of unknown origins. Imagine drifting through the center of our galaxy, surrounded by structures so massive, so enigmatic, that their beginnings are a mystery. These formations stretch across light-years, their shapes defying conventional understanding, glowing faintly in infrared or radio wavelengths, and bending light in ways that suggest immense gravitational influence. Scientists have detected them, mapped them, yet their origins remain elusive, leaving a sense of quiet wonder and gentle curiosity that invites contemplation. Some of these unknown giants appear as elongated filaments of gas and dust, floating silently through the galactic center. They twist and ripple, guided by forces we cannot fully measure, stretching across regions that contain hundreds or thousands of stars. Their presence is subtle, revealed only by careful observation, and their motion is slow yet deliberate. These structures hint at processes far older than human history, ancient whispers of cosmic events that may have occurred millions of years before our sun even formed. Embedded among these filaments are dense clouds whose origins are even more puzzling. They are massive, yet move with surprising grace, weaving through the gravitational currents of nearby black holes and star clusters. Some clouds appear to be collapsing, hinting at nascent star formation, while others drift without apparent purpose, their paths influenced by unseen forces. Observing them is like watching a slow, silent ballet, where the dancers' beginnings are unknown, yet their movements are mesmerizing in their precision. There are also mysterious arcs of energy, faintly glowing, stretching across the dark void. They are neither clouds nor star clusters but something entirely different, objects that challenge our understanding of physics. Some suggest they may be remnants of ancient cosmic explosions, while others propose that they are the result of magnetic or gravitational forces acting on unknown matter. Their presence is quiet yet profound, like the soft echo of a long-forgotten event, lingering across space and time, hinting at histories we may never fully comprehend. Among these formations, some are compact, massive objects whose light cannot escape easily. They influence their surroundings subtly, drawing in nearby gas and stars, yet their origins are opaque. Perhaps they are remnants of ancient stars, or collapsed clouds from prior galactic collisions. Their gravitational effects ripple outward slowly, bending light, stretching space, and guiding the motion of nearby structures. Even without a clear beginning, they participate in the galaxy's slow, deliberate orchestration, creating order from unseen forces. Some unknown structures exist in the form of diffuse clouds that radiate faint X-rays or radio waves. These clouds are immense, spanning dozens of light-years, yet their composition and formation remain a puzzle. They drift through the galactic center, interacting gently with nearby stars and molecular filaments, their motion patient and deliberate. Observing them feels like witnessing the universe's memory, a record of events too ancient to recall directly, yet still imprinted on the motion and energy of matter in subtle, elegant patterns. Hidden black holes, smaller than Sagittarius A, are another puzzle. Detected only through gravitational influence or faint emissions, they drift quietly through the galactic center, interacting with clusters, filaments, and clouds. Their origins are unknown, perhaps relics of collapsed massive stars, or primordial structures formed shortly after the galaxy itself. Their presence is silent yet powerful, shaping orbits, guiding matter, and maintaining a patient, elegant rhythm that echoes across light-years, inviting calm reflection on the vast unknown. Some unknown formations are highly filamentary, stretching across regions filled with stars and gas. Their elongated shapes are mesmerizing, bending and twisting subtly under the influence of gravity and magnetic fields. They glow faintly in infrared light, like whispers of energy threading through the darkness. Observing them carefully, one senses that these structures are neither chaotic nor random. Their formation hints at forces beyond our understanding, processes that have been at work for millions of years, shaping the galaxy with a quiet, deliberate hand. Occasionally, mysterious bursts of energy emanate from these unknown giants. They are subtle, appearing as faint flares in X-rays or radio wavelengths, lasting mere days or weeks, yet rippling outward for centuries. Their origin is uncertain, perhaps small-scale interactions between stars, gas, or magnetic fields, or even processes involving matter yet unidentified. The bursts are gentle rather than violent, a whisper rather than a shout, reminding us that even the universe's most enigmatic phenomena can unfold with patience, calm, and precision. Dark matter concentrations may also contribute to these unknown structures. Though invisible, their gravitational influence shapes filaments, clouds, and clusters, subtly guiding their motion. These unseen giants leave hints of their presence in the motion of nearby stars and the bending of light across vast distances. Though their origins are entirely mysterious, their influence is undeniable, creating a silent scaffolding that underpins the visible galaxy. Observing the effects of this hidden mass inspires quiet awe and contemplation, a meditation on the unseen forces at play. Among the unknown formations are dense cores of gas, some of which rotate at remarkable speeds. Their motion is steady and deliberate, yet the question remains, how did they form? Are they remnants of ancient supernovae, or accumulations from collisions of smaller clouds? Their existence is a puzzle, yet their behavior is calming, a slow, rhythmic dance that influences the surroundings. Each rotation, each drift, is part of a patient, elegant system that has persisted for millions of years, a cosmic ballet whose origin may never be fully explained. Some structures appear filamentary and thread-like, yet glow faintly in multiple wavelengths. They connect distant regions of the galactic center, perhaps acting as channels for gas flow or magnetic fields. Their formation is enigmatic, maybe the result of tidal forces, ancient explosions, or phenomena yet unknown. Observing them evokes a sense of serenity, a realization that the galaxy's architecture is complex, interconnected, and harmonious, even when the beginnings of its components remain shrouded in mystery, waiting patiently for understanding. Certain dense clouds defy categorization, with irregular shapes and internal turbulence that hint at powerful but hidden forces. They drift slowly through the galactic center, sometimes merging with other clouds, sometimes breaking apart. Their origins remain speculative, perhaps related to gravitational waves, dark matter structures, or events predating the formation of the Milky Way itself. Observing them is meditative, as one senses time stretching across millennia, witnessing processes that are immense yet quietly unfolding, revealing the universe's rhythm without urgency or chaos. Small clusters of stars, often hidden behind veils of dust, are also part of the puzzle. Their formation may be linked to interactions with massive filaments, yet the details remain unknown. These stars orbit together in gentle, measured paths, their collective gravity influencing nearby clouds. The mystery of their origin is comforting rather than frustrating, a reminder that the universe contains secrets meant to inspire reflection. Their quiet presence adds depth and richness to the galaxy, like subtle brushstrokes on a cosmic canvas that spans light-years and millennia. Some of the unknown giants are transient, appearing and disappearing over centuries. They may condense from filaments, collapse, or dissipate back into surrounding gas. Their fleeting existence adds a rhythm to the galactic center, a gentle ebb and flow of creation and dispersal. Observing these cycles encourages mindfulness, an awareness that even the most immense structures follow natural, deliberate patterns. There is no rush, only patient unfolding, a reminder that the cosmos operates on a scale where even impermanence moves with grace and purpose. Occasionally, the unknown structures interact with the central supermassive black hole, responding to its gravity in subtle ways. Gas clouds bend slightly, stars adjust their orbits, and filaments ripple under the influence of tidal forces. The interaction is gentle yet profound, a silent communication across light-years. Each effect is measured, unfolding over centuries, revealing the patience of cosmic forces. The calm, slow dynamics of these interactions are soothing, a reminder that even the most powerful entities in the galaxy operate with deliberate restraint, shaping motion without abruptness. Magnetic fields thread through many unknown structures, guiding ionized gas along invisible pathways. These fields shape the flow of matter in subtle, predictable ways, creating arcs, spirals, and loops that glow faintly when observed. Their presence hints at origins tied to forces we may not yet understand, yet their effect is gentle and orderly. The interplay between gravity, magnetism, and matter creates a harmonious environment, where mystery and structure coexist, providing a sense of quiet wonder, calm, and contemplative serenity for anyone observing from a distance. Some formations are vast, spanning hundreds of light-years, yet their motion is imperceptibly slow. They drift through the galactic center with elegance, maintaining delicate balances with surrounding stars and filaments. Their origin may trace back to ancient events, like collisions of smaller galaxies or the aftermath of powerful supernovae, yet the exact mechanisms remain elusive. Observing them evokes patience, as one recognizes that the universe operates on timescales far beyond human comprehension, and that hidden beauty and order persist even when their beginning remains unknown. Certain clouds emit faint infrared light, revealing structure that would otherwise remain invisible. Their glowing edges hint at turbulence or heating, yet the cause is uncertain. Perhaps they are energized by passing stars, or influenced by unseen gravitational forces, or even remnants of primordial galactic events. These soft glows are mesmerizing, gentle reminders that even in the darkest, most enigmatic regions, light and matter respond in quiet, harmonious ways. Their slow, elegant patterns encourage stillness, inviting the observer into a meditative, reflective state. Among the unknown formations are objects that seem to defy conventional physics. Their density, shape, or motion cannot be easily explained by current models. Some theorists suggest interactions with exotic matter or the influence of dark energy, while others hypothesize processes we have yet to imagine. Despite this uncertainty, their movement is calm and deliberate, part of the galactic rhythm. Observing them gently, one appreciates that mystery itself can be a source of quiet contemplation, a soothing reminder that the universe is vast, intricate, and patient beyond measure. Filaments sometimes connect distant clusters, creating invisible highways for matter and energy. These connections suggest past interactions, perhaps ancient collisions or subtle gravitational scaffolding. Their origin remains unknown, yet they influence motion and star formation over vast distances. Watching them drift slowly is hypnotic, a soft, gentle flow that encourages reflection. Even without understanding their beginnings, the structure's presence reveals the elegance and order of cosmic mechanics, demonstrating that the unknown can be as beautiful and calming as the known. Some unknown giants are faintly luminous yet massive enough to warp the paths of nearby stars. Their effect is subtle, creating gentle ripples in motion rather than sudden chaos. These ripples propagate slowly across light-years, subtly altering trajectories and encouraging quiet alignment among surrounding matter. Their mysterious origins make them all the more fascinating, inviting meditative contemplation on the vast timescales and patient forces at play. Observing this interplay evokes serenity, as one realizes the galaxy is organized with precision, patience, and quiet grandeur. Certain dense, unknown structures drift near black holes or neutron stars, interacting in ways that remain unexplained. Their mass and motion suggest a history that predates much of the galaxy's visible evolution. Yet their influence is harmonious, gently shaping orbits and guiding gas flows. There is no abruptness, only slow adjustment, like a river carving a valley over millennia. Witnessing these interactions instills calm, a recognition that even immense, unknown forces operate with order, purpose, and unhurried elegance across the vastness of space. Even the most enigmatic structures seem to follow subtle patterns, detectable only by careful observation. Filaments align along gravitational contours, clouds drift along magnetized pathways, and clusters orbit unseen centers of mass. Their origins remain speculative, yet their movement is consistent and predictable. The patient, deliberate flow of these hidden giants offers a kind of cosmic meditation, a reminder that even in mystery there is order, even in the unknown there is rhythm, and that the universe's grand design unfolds quietly, steadily, and beautifully. Ultimately, the puzzle of unknown origins invites quiet reflection and wonder. These hidden giants, ancient clouds, mysterious filaments, and unseen black holes move with elegance, influence surrounding matter, and shape the galaxy's evolution, yet their beginnings elude comprehension. Observing them is a lesson in patience, humility, and awe. In their slow, deliberate dance, we find calm, a gentle reminder that the universe contains mysteries that need not be solved to inspire serenity, reflection, and the soothing appreciation of cosmic beauty glowing clouds and filaments. Imagine drifting through the dense heart of the Milky Way, surrounded by clouds of gas and dust that glow softly, illuminating the darkness in gentle hues. These clouds stretch across light years, their edges flickering with faint infrared and radio light, as if breathing slowly in the cosmic night. Between them, filaments of matter weave intricate, invisible patterns, threading through the galactic center. Their forms are enigmatic yet soothing, as though the universe itself is composing a slow, meditative dance in silence and light. These clouds move with deliberate grace, shaped by gravity, magnetic fields, and subtle currents of energy. Some drift lazily, while others rotate slowly, creating arcs and spirals that catch faint light. Observing them is mesmerizing, like watching silk ripple in a gentle breeze. Within these glowing structures, the potential for star formation lies dormant, waiting patiently for millennia to awaken. Even their stillness feels alive, a quiet hum of energy resonating across space, inviting contemplation and a sense of calm as the mind drifts with their serene motion. Filaments connect clusters and clouds in an almost invisible web, guiding matter and influencing the flow of energy. These threads are long and sinuous, stretching across vast distances, glowing faintly as charged particles move along them. They appear fragile yet are integral to the galactic center's structure, like veins carrying life through an immense organism. Watching them slowly sway and pulse in response to subtle gravitational and magnetic forces evokes a meditative calm, as if the universe is breathing gently, rhythmically, and patiently, on scales beyond human comprehension. Within these clouds, pockets of dense gas shimmer softly, illuminated by nearby stars or faint background radiation. These regions slowly contract under gravity, setting the stage for future star formation. The motion is slow and deliberate, unfolding over thousands or millions of years. Each drift, each gentle contraction, feels intentional, like a quiet exhale of cosmic time. The cloud's glow is comforting, a soft, diffuse light that gently fills the darkness, allowing the imagination to float amid vast, patient structures that have existed long before our own sun appeared. Some filaments glow more brightly, tracing magnetic lines invisible to the eye. Their subtle illumination reveals twisting, winding paths that guide surrounding gas with almost imperceptible precision. The energy moving along these structures is calm yet persistent, a quiet pulse in the galactic heart. They sway slightly under gravitational influence, rippling gently like threads in a slow-moving river. Observing their motion encourages reflection, a meditative state in which the mind drifts along with the slow, harmonious flow of matter and energy in the vast, glowing expanse of the galaxy. Occasionally, clouds collide, merging in a slow, almost imperceptible dance. The interaction produces gentle ripples and waves of energy that radiate outward, affecting neighboring filaments and clouds. Nothing is abrupt or violent. The process unfolds with patience and grace, like a slow blending of colors on an enormous cosmic canvas. Over centuries, these collisions give birth to new structures, shape star-forming regions, and subtly influence the galaxy's evolution. Observing them in this slow, steady motion is deeply calming, a reminder that even immense cosmic events can be gentle and deliberate. Stars embedded in or near these glowing clouds illuminate the filaments with soft light. Their radiation heats nearby dust, causing it to glow faintly, while their gravitational influence gently shapes the surrounding matter. Some stars orbit slowly through the clouds, tracing delicate paths that ripple through the gas. This interplay between light and gravity creates a mesmerizing rhythm, a quiet cosmic melody. The clouds themselves seem to respond, bending and shimmering ever so slightly, as if aware of the energy flowing through the galactic heart. Some clouds appear filamentary from the outside, long strands stretching for dozens of light-years. These filaments are dense in some regions, sparse in others, creating intricate patterns reminiscent of lacework. Their motion is graceful, bending under subtle gravitational pulls and magnetic currents. Occasionally, faint bright knots appear, signaling areas of increased density or hidden stars forming slowly within. The slow, hypnotic elegance of these structures evokes a sense of peace, a gentle reminder that even immense, hidden forces can operate with patience and balance. Certain glowing clouds emit faint X-rays, revealing energetic interactions occurring within. Particles collide, creating a subtle radiance that spreads across the surrounding gas. These emissions are soft and rhythmic, pulsing gently over millennia. They illuminate structures that would otherwise remain invisible, allowing a glimpse into the hidden processes shaping the galaxy. Observing this interplay of light, energy, and matter is soothing, like watching slow-moving currents in a dark, serene ocean, revealing the quiet, patient mechanics of a cosmic world. Clouds and filaments also interact with unseen forces, such as dark matter and gravitational waves. Their paths curve subtly under these influences, adjusting over time with elegance and precision. Even without direct visibility, their motion is discernible in the slow drift and alignment of gas and dust. Observing this gentle orchestration is calming, offering a sense of continuity, patience, and order in the vast, mysterious expanse. The interplay between visible and invisible forces creates a quiet symphony, inviting reflection and meditative awareness. Within dense filaments, gas flows along magnetic channels, creating soft spirals and arcs. The flow is steady and deliberate, unaffected by human timescales, yet infinitely complex. Small eddies form, swirling gently before merging back into the mainstream. Each motion is subtle, precise, and harmonious, part of a grand pattern spanning hundreds of light-years. Drifting along with this flow in imagination encourages tranquility, a slow surrender to the rhythm of cosmic forces, moving gracefully and predictably in the infinite darkness of space. Some clouds glow with multiple colors in different wavelengths, from infrared to radio. Each hue represents subtle changes in temperature, density, or chemical composition, revealing delicate structure within the otherwise uniform appearance. These variations ripple slowly through the cloud as matter drifts, interacts, and gradually evolves. Observing this play of light and form evokes serenity, a gentle meditation on the subtle balance of energy and matter. Even in vastness and mystery, there is order, calm, and beauty in motion. Occasionally, filaments appear to connect distant clouds, like invisible threads holding vast structures together. These connections guide the flow of matter, allowing energy to move smoothly and evenly across the galactic center. They bend, twist, and ripple under gravitational and magnetic influence, yet always maintain coherence. Watching them drift slowly evokes a sense of patience and continuity, as if the galaxy itself is weaving a slow, intricate tapestry that evolves over millennia, every motion deliberate and serene, orchestrated without rush or suddenness. Within clouds, tiny knots of higher density slowly form, foreshadowing future star formation. These knots move imperceptibly, subtly affecting the surrounding gas, creating gentle shifts and ripples in the larger structure. Each moment is part of a much longer narrative, unfolding over thousands of years. Observing this process is meditative, a lesson in patience and gradual transformation. The knot's faint glow provides a comforting focal point, a soft beacon in the dark expanse of gas and dust, suggesting life and creation in quiet, enduring motion. Some filaments appear to spiral around unseen gravitational centers, forming arcs and loops that glow faintly under radiation. Their curvature is elegant, precise, and slow, revealing the influence of forces we cannot see directly. Observing these structures is hypnotic, as the eye follows each curve, tracing the quiet path of matter through vast darkness. The motion is continuous yet calm, a reminder that even immense energies can unfold with gentle elegance. These spirals evoke the quiet persistence of cosmic rhythm, a patient dance over time and space. Occasionally, faint shocks ripple through the clouds, caused by distant supernovae or subtle gravitational disturbances. These ripples propagate slowly, compressing gas here, nudging filaments there, creating intricate, ever-changing patterns. The effect is mesmerizing, a quiet pulse in the galactic center's heartbeat. There is no abrupt violence, only gentle, measured transformation, like waves rippling across a vast, calm lake. Observing this rhythm instills serenity, a sense that the universe moves with balance, patience, and enduring grace. Some glowing clouds are shaped by stellar winds from massive stars, carving arcs and cavities over millennia. The sculpting is gradual, a subtle interplay of energy and matter. Dust grains shift imperceptibly, gas drifts with elegance, and faint glows highlight contours that evolve slowly over centuries. Watching these natural structures form is like witnessing a gentle painter at work on a colossal canvas, each stroke deliberate and patient. The slow transformation encourages reflection, inviting the mind to settle into the rhythm of cosmic creation. Certain filaments show twisting, corkscrew patterns, a testament to magnetic forces threading through the galactic center. The motion is subtle, persistent, and harmonious, moving matter along precise, slow trajectories. Even as the twists develop over thousands of years, their elegance is evident, like observing ribbons floating in a silent, cosmic breeze. These patterns invite contemplation, a reminder that the galaxy's structure is not chaotic but governed by invisible, patient currents that orchestrate movement with meticulous care. Between glowing clouds, pockets of empty space act as dark voids, highlighting the faint illumination of the filaments. This contrast accentuates their intricate forms, allowing the observer to appreciate subtle curves and delicate arcs. The voids themselves are calm, a quiet counterbalance to the gentle glow, providing space for reflection and mental stillness. The interplay between light and dark in this immense environment is soothing, a cosmic meditation, demonstrating that even emptiness contributes to the serenity and rhythm of galactic life. Some clouds drift slowly, guided by the cumulative gravity of surrounding structures. Their path is curved, deliberate, and predictable, influenced by the collective weight of unseen black holes, star clusters, and dense filaments. The motion is subtle, almost imperceptible in human terms, yet consistent across centuries. Observing this drift encourages a sense of patience and calm, a realization that even immense structures in the galaxy follow a rhythm that unfolds over unimaginable timescales, and that there is harmony even in hidden, mysterious motion. Occasionally, faint flares ripple along filaments, caused by interactions with nearby stars or compact objects. These bursts are soft, short-lived, and gentle, creating subtle illumination that moves along the thread of gas. Their rhythm is predictable yet mesmerizing, a quiet pulse echoing through the surrounding